Hello my loves. So I kind of did a thing. I kind of chopped off my hair and we're here. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. First things first, I wanted to address my last video where I kind of was just giving my input and kind of my thoughts on what the beauty community, little things here and there, and it was kind of like a response video. I want to thank every single one of you guys that have watched. If you guys are new subscribers, I totally am so grateful right now. I'm a little overwhelmed, but very, very grateful. Of course, there's hatred because can't anybody here be chill. Everyone wants to be a keyboard warrior, but it is what it is. I fight in real life. I fight everyday demons in real life, so I'm not worried about that. But anyway, I want to say that I appreciate you guys so much. All my current subscribers, all those that have always supported my channel, I want to just thank every single one of you guys. I am a little overwhelmed because I just, within the last few days, it's been quite, you know, a lot of comments, and I'm trying to keep up, and I'm just trying to at least acknowledge that I've seen the comments from you guys, and you guys are so awesome, and you guys have all given me some amazing suggestions for YouTubers to follow, to take a look at, and bloggers and stuff like that. So I thank you guys so much. So moving right along with this video, as you guys can tell from the title, I actually stepped foot into an Ulta store. Some of you guys that have been around in my channel know that I just don't I don't fuck with Sephora or Ulta sometimes because, or a lot of times because I've had some really bad experiences there, and you know, it's just like any place, I guess. But anyway, I have also been on a very strict non-buying budget as far as makeup goes. So the last time I purchased makeup was actually a while ago. So let's actually zoom in a little bit. So now we're a little zoomed in because I'm just looking like the top of my head was looking crazy. But anyway, yeah, it's been a while since I purchased makeup, but I finally stepped foot into an Ulta. I got a little overwhelmed, but I got the things that I thought I needed. I got some things I wanted, and I'm gonna talk through it with you guys. First things first is actually hair stuff, because clearly I chopped off my hair and today I curled it. First thing I purchased that actually wasn't at Ulta, was at Walmart today, is the Remington Pro ceramic curling wand, which, to be honest, last night I had a lot, not a little, I had a lot bit of a meltdown because my hair was just not curling. I was trying to do it with the flat iron, and then I tried to use my like 1.5 inch curling iron, or my 1 inch curling iron. Oh, it was a large barrel curling iron, and it was just a flop. So I had the worst night. I just got very emotional because I wanted to film for you guys, but you know what? Sometimes it's just not in the plan. The energy's not there. I probably would have looked really sad to you guys, and I did not want to come across that way. So I cried myself to a nap because you guys know I don't sleep, and then I came back, and then today I picked this bad boy up for about $25. You can get it at Amazon for cheap, so I'll leave it linked down below if you guys are interested. It actually worked really, really well. My hair does not hold curls, and I've had these curls for over 3 hours, so I would say that that's great. That's really, really great. And I just noticed I have swatches on my hand. So the first thing I picked up was some dry shampoo, and this was like a travel, it came with a free travel, and it's the Psst spray, and I picked up the coconut version. Now I've had this before. I actually really, really like it. It's way more on the alcohol-y side in a sense. It definitely does leave like a little white cast, but not as much as Batiste on me. So the one I've been using is actually the original citrus one, which to me it smells like the original but softer for some reason. Maybe it's just me, maybe they dwindled down the scent a little bit. I don't know, maybe they changed around the chemicals from when Psst was first around, but it actually came in a little travel set, which was cute. It came with like a free travel size, and this one I haven't tried yet, but you know what? Ooh, I should have picked up two. This smells really, really good. And of course, now that my hair is a lot more high maintenance in a sense, where I can style it, it's short, I got a little tiny bit more volume. I'm actually happy with the way my hair's looking, especially after I styled it. I definitely want to pick up some more of this. So this smells really, really good. And it's like $6. I like to say, psst. Oh, go get psst, okay? So the next thing I picked up was actually the Shea Moisture 100% pure Jamaican black castor oil head to toe restoration. You can use this for your skin, your hair, pretty much your lashes if you want and stuff like that. I might start using it on my lashes. Now, this stuff right here, I've never used, but I've always recommended it and been recommended it for like kind of stimulating growth onto my bald ass head. Now, if you guys know from the last few years, I have a lot of thinning around this area. I have a lot of thinning hair, especially since I had my bariatric surgery. So I'm not in the healthiest to be growing my hair. It's just thinning, and I don't think it's gonna grow back, to be honest. But what I did the other day, and I probably shouldn't have done it this way because it actually kind of stinks a little bit. It has this like if you guys ever smelled soybean oil, or what's that oil? Sesame seed oil. It's very strong and kind of pungent. This has a very similar scent to it. And then I read it, because, you know, check directions later. I read it and it says to mix, because it's very potent, to mix with a cocktail of your favorite hair mask, body lotion, and hand cream. A little goes a long way. So I pumped like 3 pumps out of this bad boy, and mind you, this is probably gonna last me a long time. And I went in and I massaged my scalp with it for about 5 minutes. I felt great. You know, sometimes you just need to pamper yourself. We'll see how this goes. I definitely know that you can do it on your lashes. You can put a little bit on your lashes overnight or whatnot. After I learned, I went in with this Hask Argan Oil. This one is just the Repair Shine Oil, which is what I put on my hair after I curled it today. And this actually smells really good. So I mixed these two together and got a kind of, it's still thick, but I got to be able to massage it into my scalp easier because the castor oil is pretty thick. So these two actually worked. I felt better hand in hand. So I should have followed directions. So if you guys get the Jamaican black castor oil, I recommend you check the directions. And to be honest, this stuff I feel is gonna be amazing because it's really just straight up castor oil. There's no fillers in there. It's just pure oils, and I only paid like $6 for this stuff, so that's great. And for the pure argan oil, I was gonna buy the coconut oil version, but I know for a fact that coconut oil is just not good for your skin. Especially me, I don't want it to clog my pores, and that's, I don't know. I just can't use coconut oil anymore on my skin. Like, I'll use it on my arms and legs maybe, but I will not put it around my face, neck, ears. I just won't put it around this area at all. But because it smelled so good, but then I stopped myself. Is there oil? Oh, there's oil on it. Okay, there's a little oil. We're just gonna put it in the hair. Cool beans. There's some oil. This smells really good, but the coconut oil one smelled better, but I didn't buy it because it's coconut oil and I didn't want it on my hair. So that was that. Okay, so that's as far as hair stuff goes. Oh, and I bought this spray from Walmart. It is the Equate version. I like buying the Equate versions of shit. I just do. I like to see how well it works, and this actually works really, really nice. It doesn't leave it crinkly or anything like that. It's helped hold up my curls. I do feel a little bit of the spray, but it's not super, super hold, and this is compared to the Tresemme 2 spray, which I love my Tresemme spray. Oh, and one more thing that I picked up from Ulta was actually my favorite heat protectant. This is the Tresemme Heat Tamer. I got this on discount. I think it was already on sale, and then I think I only paid like $4 for it at the end of it. And I love this heat protector. It smells so good. And even when I spray it to already curled hair, like say I have straight hair right here, but then this is curled, it doesn't mess with the hair at all whatsoever. I use it for straightening. I use it for curling it. I love this stuff so much, and I'm sure that there's better brands out there, but I'm trying to ball on the budget, guys. Like, I'm not even playing. This is it. I love Tresemme products, as you guys can see, so I did buy quite a bit of stuff for my hair, and the rest was makeup. So for makeup, the first thing I picked up was, I haven't even picked up any refills of things that I needed, but I needed these items. I picked up the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. It's one of my favorite mascaras. That is very inexpensive. It's a $4 mascara, and I got 20% off on top of that. Is it $4 or $4.99? Either way, it's no more than $5. I think it's no more than $4, but whatever. My daughter and I both love this mascara so much, and I don't even know why I don't have 50 of these bad boys, because it is that good. It definitely lengthens my lashes, and I can build it up so that it gives me that clumpiness that I want, because it gives me that fullness. But you definitely have to work it to get the fullness out of it. But this definitely gives you that long lash effect. It definitely stretches my lashes, and I love this stuff so much. It doesn't crumple or do any of that on my eyes, which I love. So yeah, Next thing I picked up was the NYX micro brow pencil, and of course in ebony. It's one of my favorite brow pencils. This thing feels so light. I don't even think there's a pencil in there. But I've run out of a lot of my pencils. I've run out of a lot of things. I'm just kind of digging into my stash to use everything up. But I just picked this up and I feel refreshed. And I ended up picking up this LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in the shade, I think, black. I think I just picked up the shade black. Yep. And that's what I have on my brows today. And it's actually a really good pencil. This was $3.99. It's very, very slim. It has like 0.1 grams less than the NYX micro brow pencil. I mean, these things don't have a lot of product. I can make them last for a couple months, maybe 2 months, full 2 months probably, if I use it every day, because I wear makeup every day. And I pretty much have full brows. I just need to create my arch and then even out the front end of my brows. So that's really what I use it for. But this one's actually really good. The LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. I definitely recommend you guys pick it up. It's $3.99. Either way, it's very, very inexpensive, and I got 20% off of it, so I'm not even mad at it. So the next thing I picked up was the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I've been wanting this for a long time. Of course, when it came out, I want to say it was the beginning of this year or whatever. And I ended up with the shade C5. It is the perfect shade for me. It lightens under the eyes just enough. It is very kind of not thick, but it's definitely product on your skin. It doesn't feel thick under the eyes. It's definitely buildable, which I appreciate, because I ended up having to add a little bit more on my inner corner, which I don't know what's going on there. I ended up having to add a little bit more on my inner corner and just let it sit for a little bit. But I do not recommend letting this sit too long, because it does kind of set. It does lay really nice on my skin. I only added a tiny bit of powder to set under my eyes, and I love the way that my skin is looking right now. So overall, so far so good. I've been wearing this for 4 hours and I'm not even mad at it. Next thing I picked up, which the review will be coming up soon. I'm not going to talk too much about this because of course the review is coming up soon. I have it on my skin now, and it is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation, and this is in the shade CSWSF09 in medium olive, which I would have never thought that I would have been in, are we focused? I would have never thought that I would have been a medium olive shade. I always kind of steer towards the olive shades, but they're sometimes too green or too like pinky, greeny. I don't know. It's just like, ugh, they just, some of the olive tones just don't match what I would think my skin would look like. So this one right here is the shade that Swoop wears from YouTube. I'll leave her link down below. I absolutely love that girl. Her editing is on point. And since we're in the mood of sharing different influencers that we follow, or just people or content creators that we follow, I'll leave her link down below, along with Miss Alyssa Ashley, who created the shades or helped create the shades for this NYX foundation. I'm super proud of her, and of course I had to support, and I ended up picking this up for like $12 because it's a regular $15 foundation, which isn't bad. And it's actually really beautiful, but to me it's not full coverage, at least on my skin, but I also didn't build it up that way. So overall, you guys can see it on my skin. The review will be coming up soon for this, but I do actually like it, so I'm not mad at it. So last but not least, I picked up 2 of the new Makeup Revolution with Emily Noel palettes. I picked up the Wants and then the Needs palette. Wait, the Wants. This is what I feel like I need. This is the Needs palette and this is the Wants palette. And I, of course, did a review on these as well. I actually used both palettes. I used this one today on my skin. I used these 3 shades and I think I got a beautiful look. As far as the highlight goes, not my favorite because it's very sheer. It's definitely for someone that wants a subtle highlight. So I went in with another Makeup Revolution highlight that I use and gave myself that pow that I needed with highlights. Overall, I think this is an amazing buttery palette. This palette already has existing shades in other Makeup Revolution palettes and separates and stuff like that. And Emily went ahead and put in her favorites in the Needs palette, which I actually find pretty cool. So that's pretty good. And then I have the Wants palette, which I wanted. Now, the Needs palette is $15. So that's automatically inexpensive. And this is the Wants palette. It has 24 shades. I feel like this mirror is gonna pop out, but I'm trying to be careful. It has a full mirror on both palettes, which was something she stressed about. It has the names of the shadows stamped on there. These, I will say that these mattes are amazing, buttery. I created an all matte eye look with just 2 shades and then popped Eve Rose on the inner corner with some, you know, Fix Plus and called it a day. Absolutely love this look that I created. I really was gonna go for something deeper, but I stopped with just the 2 shadows because I instantly fell in love with the ones that I was putting in the crease. So they moved on to the lids. That's how I roll. Well, anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for my haul video. This is mostly stuff I needed anyway, like hair supplies and kind of restock on my brow pencils and mascara. But I'm excited to like really give it a go with the NYX foundation and of course the concealer and of course the palettes. Those were definitely a plus and I'm super, super excited that I picked them up. So stay tuned for the reviews on all 3 of those items. And you know, I'll talk about this a little bit more in depth, I think, or you guys will see how it sits on the skin. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for my haul. I hope you guys like this video. Please thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for everything. Bye.